Just because your garden looks green doesn't mean it is green. Here for this morning's Garden Talks is our favorite horticulturist, Debbie Hughes from the Edison Ford Winter Estates. So great to have you back.
Stephanie. And now we got another edition.
Yeah, I know, right?
I haven't seen you in a while.
I know, it's been too long. I'm glad you're back. You've got Garden Talks coming up that we're going to get to in just a second and tell everybody how they can get involved. But first, because my nose is just directed to this, it smells so good. This is stuff you actually got from the grounds at the estates and put together and made a bouquet prettier than anything you could buy at the store. Yes,
you know, it's right from the yard, and that's what's really nice.
What kind of collection did you put together here?
Everything: crinum lilies, canna lilies, crepe myrtle, musanda. This is one of my favorites too. This is the chenille plant. If you can see the long chenille, meaning caterpillar in French, and they really have these fuzzy little tails. And then we have hibiscus and ginger and almond bush and I mean, just so many array of things here. That's what's so much fun. Crepe jasmine, which looks like a gardenia. And
yeah, it is
I don't know if you can see it on. And here's the chenille on the camera. I can see now that
so
it's unusual. These are all tropicals that do so well in our rains in the summer heat. And you know, it's kind of like put away the geraniums now, which you had all winter, and tomatoes and all that stuff. And now it's time for some new stuff that really love the rain and the heat. Yeah. And that's what we're going to talk about.
So what do you want to start with first? What is maybe the best thing to plant, or how do we take care of it here in Southwest Florida?
It's always good to have trees and some foundation plantings. Those are important. And we're going to talk, we'll talk about what anybody wants to talk about at Garden Talk. Problems they're having in their own house. But you have to have some shade, it seems like. Even tropicals like to be understory. Yeah. Not have that deep sun, that sun that burns us. You know, the plants don't like that full sun all the time either. Even the Florida sun is a lot stronger than your typical North Dakota sun.
Yes, North Dakota, right, I know. I can't believe I'm amazed at how fast things just blossom here and grow.
365 days a year, something can grow.
But it does get
the
hot.
Days are longer.
Yeah, it does get hot. So what would you say, what is the best to grow in the heat maybe?
Well, there's a lot of tropicals love the heat and they love water. Those are the reasons why people move to Florida, because they love those tropicals. Of course, we have a lot of natives that do well too. But as far as tropicals go, that's what people love to see, because they didn't see that in where they're from in the north. They want to see all that lush growth and bright gold, you know, flowers like the canna. Look at the colors on those. It's amazing.
Beautiful.
And they don't do well in the winter. They do great in the summer. They like our heat and humidity.
So
don't fight it.
Can you get too much sun?
Of things. You can't get too much sun when a plant is used to being in a greenhouse. It was grown there, and then you bring it out in that full sun. It's like a little baby. You got to let establish it into the ground first, and let it, water in the morning when it's not so hot. It takes up water all day long, and then as the sun gets really stronger, it can release the water. So it's kind of cooling itself off is what it's doing.
So knowledge really is key when it comes to growing your garden, because it is, like you said, certain times of the day of giving it the right amount of sun or food or water really is important to the growth.
That will change over time. You know, your sun will change because your trees might get bigger. So then you have to always be planting something, and that's where we come in. We have a great garden shop, and that's, well, we love to give information. When you come there, we give you ideas about what to do in your own yard.
Is this something you guys do every month, or how often do you do these garden talks?
Well, we do a garden talk every month, the second Saturday, but you can come in and ask questions all the time. We have an Ask the Horticulturist every day at 10:30.
Ooh.
You can bring in samples of plants to say, hey, what's wrong with it?
Talk to her there, and she'll tell you everything you need to know.
Or you can talk to Janice. She's in the garden shop, and she takes care of all the plants, and she orders amazing plants, and we do grow them there too.
I was just going to say, I know a lot of people don't realize you can actually go and shop there as well.
All day long. There's no fee to get into the garden shop. It's just to go across the street for the tours. That's it.
And if you haven't been down, it is absolutely stunning on the grounds of the estates, what you guys have done there with the landscaping.
I hear you were there just recently.
I was. My family actually got to spend some time there. It was their top thing that they did while they were here, was go down to the
glad.
to the
I love hearing that from people that they enjoyed it.
They absolutely loved it.
That's why I do it. I do it for the enjoyment of everyone else.
Well, we can tell you're so passionate about it. We love that. You can also receive a 20% discount in the garden shop, so don't forget to take advantage of that. Now, you can become a member at the Edison Ford Winter Estates, and that is, it's $5 for member, and if you're a non-member, $10, right, Debbie?
For the garden talk.
Okay, perfect.
But the membership gives you so many pluses. You can come to holiday nights free.
There's so much more than that.
You can come visit the estates anytime with that membership, and there's reciprocals to go to other gardens too.
Well, we hope you guys come out and take advantage of the garden talks and everything else the estates has to offer. So great to see you again. Thank you so much. Go ahead and send it over to Carly.
Holiday nights, already talking about Christmas. I love it. It's going to be here in 6 months, right? All right, up next, University Urology is back on the show, and today's Need to Know is about the treatment and prevention of kidney stones. But first, your Fox forecast and news headlines.